Hello guys and good evening, happy Monday to you. Welcome to some more fixed races tonight on Le Mans Ultimate, guys. Welcome to LMP, GTE and Hypercar Fixed series, literally roughly the same that we did last Thursday, as it is the final day of the Le Mans Ultimate week. Let's see whether we have some learnings from last time going around these circuits. We are looking, and I hope you guys are looking forward as well to the races. Hope you had a great day and a good start to the week. So guys, straight away from the get-go, is there any quality issues, any quality differences in the picture and the stream quality as such compared to yesterday? Please let me know. We've had to redo a couple of settings, and I want to make sure that I got them all right. Right, so let's go on to the first lap with the LMP. Maximum fuel is in the car. I know that is not what we need. If you want to say we're sandbagging, then that's noted, that's fine. You guys are allowed to say that. It is a form of sandbagging for sure. But literally, you know, no points being awarded for practice. I just want to feel the car the most. Which means on a heavy fuel, when it's maximum laziness, then we also get maximum feel for what is the car able to do and what is it not able to do. Potentially we might be a little bit surprised once we go into the actual qualifying and the race session then, but ultimately it should still be enough to fetch the car's moods. Of course it is enough to friendly reminder to myself to redo the seating position in that LMP car. I keep forgetting that it changes literally every single time you're starting the game again. Fourth with that lap. So go into turn 4 again. I'm running a lot less brake bias, not brake bias, brake pressure like I needed it last time. As I want to make sure come on, like, okay, I want to finish my sentence. I want to make sure to not lock up the rears too much. Maybe I need to still increase it a couple of percentages. But actually I assume I do not. It is weird though, like I had 85% of maximum brake pressure last time, The default here is 75. And it feels almost like being way too low. But for whatever reason, it just seems working perfectly fine. Like, rather having the same brake markers, it can be much more aggressive on the brakes. Initially, I would say probably I'm given a couple of tenths away on initial braking performance. But I think we take that free practice to improve that, because it is, you know, when downshifting from 6th to like at least 4th gear usually, where I would say, yep, that is when you can really use maximum brake pressure and aggression, as the car should be able to deal with that. And that obviously means probably 5 meters later braking. Really, it is probably a huge difference. So that we need to kind of explore. So have we even probably illegally gained time in turn 10 last lap around? This wasn't optimal anyway, but yeah, on the get-go from the runoff, probably a 10th gained illegally, so that should have been an invalidated lap. Anyway guys, just 4 minutes to the event, so this and 2 more laps maybe. We're racing. It's very unlikely for us to do any last to first challenges today, since this is only sprint races really. So we just want to have nice and clean running. Hopefully no mistakes, just good performances and a little bit of fun, a little bit of community chat with you boys and girls. You never know. I hardly see any girls on this stream, but sometimes there might be just one, and then I offend her, and that's anything I want to do. That's not a thing. Oh my god. Okay, I just shut up. You guys know what I want to say. The more I say, the worse it gets now. Once again, the question to you that have watched the stream yesterday, for instance, do you see any differences, any issues in quality compared to yesterday? Is the stream lagging? Is the audio lagging? Is anything worse or different or better? Because once again, we had to do a couple of resets on a couple of settings. That felt like being too far on the inside, but apparently it was valid. Everything looks good on YouTube, you say. I see. Again, guys, let me know. A couple of settings had to be redone, but obviously there might be a glitch somewhere still. Just want to make sure that this is not the case in future runnings. Right, 49.3, and I think that should it be on the practice, because we were running way too high on fuel and stuff anyway. And it is time to run into the race. Quick look at the leaderboard again. 48.9, 48.85. Yeah, a couple of spots still to gain here. But anyway, guys, we're getting into that race. We have a couple of good guys being registered, so you will have a good amount of fun watching this, I assume. So starting the service. We have an issue on, don't know, the Twitch chat is also working. You guys are silent today. Ah, got to love it. No, that's not where we want to be. That's where we are. Got confused there for a moment. Joining the event. All right. Hey Tutkno, thank you for joining. So then, 13-ish litters. I can't help it, but I need to get at least 5 clicks up on the brake pressure. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not braking with the car at all. I don't know how often I will do that mistake with this particular car. Interestingly, I have just literally 1 lap to get used to the brake performance of the car, especially on low fuel now. Hey Altaman, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining. I'm doing well. Thank you once again for becoming a sponsor, for becoming a member on our YouTube channel yesterday. Much appreciated, buddy. Altaman, special question for you. As I know you have watched yesterday's event, yesterday's races, do you see any differences in quality today? Better, worse, the same? Because I had to redo a couple of settings and I just want to know whether I got everything right. From my La Lista, I think I got everything right, but you guys will know best. As we get into qualifying here. Looking very good for you. That's awesome to hear. Okay, quali is on. You would say the lighting is a bit better. Oh, that might be down to the blends being open and the sun being out. And the daytime being earlier. Anything else, like on the lighting from these lights here, nothing has changed. I have increased the bitrate though. So if there is any issues bitrate related, let me know please. That goes especially out for Twitch people. Because I think I went beyond the thresholds on Twitch, like way beyond. So people on YouTube may actually have the better viewing experience today. That I have done my mistake though. Yeah, let's see how I keep up with that in the future. For the time being, it's time to keep up with the boys here. Do a goodie quali. Get the temperature to the tires, to everything. Fuck. Alright, 3 laps of qualifying, here we go. Might actually just be 2 laps of qualifying if I'm looking correctly at it. Yeah, Yanni's brake bias magic. Look at that awesome rotation in the hairpin. Oh my god. Have you seen that nice rear rotating around the turns? I think that might be the solution where Yanni is gaining so much more time on me in this car. I think I'm not rotating it enough over the rear. Pretty sure. So, 48.5 to beat. In the first run. We beat it by 7 thousandths. So literally nothing. Sad story. Hey Paolo. Yeah, they are super understeery indeed. Apparently they need a little bit of slip and slide apparently. This is such a scruffy lap, like... See, I can't even replicate that sliding. I may once again end up not on pole here. Yeah, 3/10 at least I need to gain on my own. Alright, let's do this. Last lap. I broke way too early. I cannot even emphasize how much I love that disease of me often doing the best lap just on the very first attempt. Nope, not faster. I cannot believe it, really, like... I'm struggling. Like, how can I put middle sector purple and then be so bad on all the other sectors? What have I done on Thursday? Was it even a 47 something? I guess much better than this. Okay. Anyway, 22 minutes, 60. Doing 98. 14 times 2.86. Yeah, we don't want to run out of fuel today, do we? So 41 seconds. This. All right, can we get P1? Somehow. At least we're starting on the inside lane, which is interesting. Shouldn't be supposed that way, but okay, whatever. Yes, a sip of coffee and then we get going here. So guys, thank you so much for joining. 3 races coming up today, 3 times fixed races. First we do the fixed in the LMP, as you can see. Then we're doing the fixed GTE at Fuji. Then we're going for Hypercar fixed. Mate, leave the space. Like, really? What the hell? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know, you saw a dive bomb of me, at least. Alright, you got your challenge, guys. 20 minutes, we need to make it up to the front again. Car has no damage. Yeah, guys, come on, like, I've been treated in a way 2 or 3 times. It's about time to pay back the same medicine then, right? Like, if I don't get up to that same level to an extent, and I've not done anything super bad, like I broke myself on his inside. Yeah, this is worse than a typical iRacing top split. No, but 3 Echo is mocking on us. I think he got too little fuel. Because he's very slow on the straights. Or he got damage from all of that. So you can get an illegal pass if you want. Whoa. What? Okay, this is still on. Yeah, guys, I leave that up to you. What you want to think of all that. I will not further comment on it. You can argue I have been dirty as well, but again, there was no other way I'm getting that position, as you saw. If I always just leave the space and being pushed off, then I have no chance getting a position. I hope you guys can see that as well. Okay, so we lost a lot of time, 7.5 seconds. Hartl will likely win the race. Because from here on I would need to be over a second faster than him. What lap times is he doing? 49.5. That is too quick. Especially with having these two guys ahead of me still. Lucky me. Oh boy. He did exactly what I feared him to do on me, just accelerating into the traffic. Hey Leash, how you doing? Hey David. There is enough of potential from this race to actually do a highlight video even of the first 4 laps. Okay, how the hell did I get to... Oh, I miscalculated the fuel. I'm running way too heavy. Ah. I mean, okay, in that car it's just 5 liters, but I've calculated 14 laps instead of 13. I'm doing this way too often lately. Hey MD, how are you doing, buddy? You have missed the big party already, I'm afraid, of that race. Unless I can somehow come back and win this. No, there is no fuel saving required at all. That's fine, MD. Do sports. Sports are important. And I don't mean the esports necessarily in this stage. Yo, Gamer Muscle with a Giga raid, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us with 146. Have you stopped your morning stream? Had enough tea for the day? Great to see you guys here. Guys, welcome to some Le Mans Ultimate. Sadly, you've joined the party a little late. We had argy-bargy every corner in the first 3 laps of this race, and now we're trying to make up from all the drama. Jimmy 2 Thumbs 7, thank you so much for your follow. Welcome, Gamer Muscle fans. You are joining a daily race stream. We're doing 3 daily races today. This is the first out of the 3. After this we jump into the GTE Fixed series around Fuji. And then we run the Hypercar at Portimao. Okay, we are improving the pace. It will be down to how quickly can we pass that car ahead of us. Then we can be in striking distance on the very last lap for the win. Doing the very same mistake. Damn it. That guy's front left must be done and gone by the way already. Quaitady and Kirkley, thank you so much for your follows. Welcome to the stream. G9 Eclipse, thank you as well for the follow. And guys, I just figured an issue with the car. Not sure if it's a driving thing or a car thing. I think I'm also lacking a straight line speed, so as much as there is no repairable damage, there is damage on the car. That means we're lacking the straight line speed. While unable to use the cornering performance of it. Not this time. Making different mistakes then. Awesome! Yeah, P2 will be the maximum for today then. Yo, Infratic. Thank you for joining. How you doing, man? Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, but that is what I said prior before closing the gap to the car ahead. Like, we get stuck here behind Sam. As much as we could be faster than Michael ahead. Am I also in safety car mix or what? Like, car is no straight line speed anymore. Guys, this will end in tears pretty soon. I need to get by. And all of you that have missed the first part of the race, you will see why my mood is a little bit turned down, let's say. That needs to be my run actually, but I'm too far. And I hardly gain anything from that draft. That's a tragedy. I am very sorry for Sam. But karma. Okay, my car is broken in some way. I can't even say which one. There's nothing to be repaired, but it is clear that I am down on top speed on a fixed setup car. I'm sorry for Sam, but just for Sam. So it is, yeah, 2 more laps. I've spent way too much time behind Sam. And don't get me wrong, Sam did this great. He did all he had to do. He's hitting the marks, hitting the lines, apart from this turn 8 there, he thankfully struggled a lot. Yeah, raw racing, I think the deal with YouTube and the money is it needs at least one day to process. So I think by midnight tonight it should update on the front page. I have also looked it up today twice and I was like, you know, I've advertised this to you guys so badly. You have become a member, a sponsor on the channel, and yet YouTube is tricking on me. Because it says we need to have at least 8 memberships, but from yesterday we should have at least 15 to the 7 existed ones already. We get NA damage. I do not even see damage here on that pit menu. So I'm not having any damage whatsoever. So I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's just this and another lap. Yeah, that is a calculator next to me. It's a graphical calculator. So it could draw some mathematical graphs and stuff. It's from my school time when I did A-levels. No, some IQ of some drivers cannot be calculated with a calculator, because it would give a syntax error. And then asks me to fix the formula, but I can't. Okay, so, guys, after the race we have a couple of minutes time to check on the replay, of course, which is what we're happily doing. Yeah, this is the last lap. I would argue it's a Michi thing with the... Oh, you missed me. Right. Replay time. As we indicated. So Sam kept the third. I knew that this was happening. That was tighter than I thought it was. Anyway, guys, let's get back to the race start, because this is where all the stuff happens. So I'm gonna just put it but few, not much more. That is the first one that I don't get, but okay. And then here I have to constantly claim my space on the road. Here I'm still alongside, no space given. Then yep, I cut the chicken, but I come for the switchback. So, and then I guess on this one that's accountable on me, because I am late to the party. But the interesting part is this one. Like, why? Why? You clearly see there's just one direction the steering wheel is heading to, which is to the left. Then this has probably been glued together anyway. Here I jump in front of his nose, because I'm trying to make... yeah, to prevent that move. A fail. But things are going on. Where are we then? Here we go. Better camera angle for you guys. Oh yeah, so here's then episode number 2. Is there more episodes before even? I don't know, like he has broken so early in this lap too. Like this is basically where it all started, I think. Yeah, 5 more minutes, right? But then here I have to pull out, obviously. But then, like, you know, he was so quick in qualifying. And then on this car I gain a lot of speed. Even go for a look here, but brakes super early, and then from so far back there's usually no draft on that car. So I defend the inside. The same stuff will happen again. We have contact here, but this time I can't be asked. This time, like I feel being... I'm not sure if that is netcode. Nah, this is no netcode. Happily I could keep the car. So yeah, the fun resumes. I jump out of the way for the safety of my race. And here we are side by side. And then I am super lucky that this blue car arrives there for the moment, enabling me to run away. Okay, let's register for the next race. Adrenaluke? No, you should use Mix Lean. Okay, the rank breakdown, probably a small minus on our end. What? +2 even. Interesting. Alright, fair enough. More intermediate running. No, wait, that is beginners running what we are doing. We are racing the GTE and we register with the Pork. Just as we raced it yesterday, next time. Yeah, in LMP2 there's just race and safety car mix. And you should not be in safety car mix for sure. Right, a minute 48. Once again, a type of racing that cooked hotter than it should be eaten. But man, what the hell? Yeah, and then in the GTE, I don't even know exactly the differences between the mixes, if they are doing anything at all, if they even work. I am pretty much unsure about this. Right. One more minute till race number 2. Guys, if you appreciate the content here, please become a follower on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel, and consider becoming a member, a sponsor on YouTube, or a subscriber on the Twitch channel, as we may do some, would have almost said OnlyFans video, but yeah, I mean sponsorship and subscriber only streams in the near future. Don't you worry, for those of you that do not want to hit the paywall, all the racing action will stay live. It is more about the backside community stuff when we're doing video editing, maybe working on a setup, doing different things. Still sim racing related, but not actually racing. Oh, I wonder whether it actually registered me for the race. No, alter Mann, no. That's not what I said, what it's going to be. Okay, I am not sure what has happened here now. It went underway, so it registered me at least. What I'm going to do, Jesse Taff, thank you so much for the follow on the Twitch channel. Welcome to the stream. We are putting back the right driving for the GTEs and the Hypercars. And then we joined that event with the Pork. I can't remember the Porsche, what was the fuel consumption that we had. It was considerably low after all. Now, seriously, guys, if you love rFactor 2 and Le Mans Ultimate content especially, then this is the channel to be, guys. rFactor 2 and Le Mans Ultimate. Meanwhile, Le Mans Ultimate is the main sim. We're obviously still racing rFactor 2 with VEC and so on. But we are certainly taking more of the streams over to this channel here. So, and now I think Mark La, isn't he the guy that missed the start last time in that race? I would be the first of what, you mean? Well, literally I get 1 lap. Where grip? Of the thing, yeah. No, that doesn't make any sense, as you can imagine. Yeah, and if you would have raced that race, would you take the Ferrari again, or rather be in the Porsche? Is it really that this car just takes 2.6 liters of fuel? Well, let's see, quali is on, 6 minutes. And then 22 times 60 divided by... I think here we're doing the 98s. It's 14 times 2.6. Not actually sure if it would be smarter to do a single run with the GTEs. Yeah, you'd expect no more than P1 for sure. But I think even with the soft tires here on the GTE, it is better to do it with the second lap. Ah, wait, there is like traction control to be set. And I'm pretty sure that pole position will go to Mark though. Let's see. Yeah, as the tire surface is still cold, I guess just pick softs. 3 laps in a row is way to go here. Chetlow, hello there. Thank you for joining. How you doing, man? 2/10 per lap for style reasons. That would be an amazing balance of performance. But no, not purple anywhere really. This lap is not going to be it. Let me quickly do something. I want to see what I'm actually talking about here. So, chat on this, and then we are talking. So 35.6. What have I done in that first sector? 35.8. So 2 more laps then. First race have been quite eventful, let's say. So 38.1. I don't know, the car doesn't rotate like it did on Thursday. Feels like it reminds me on Formula Pro. Not turning in at all, and you'll get the rotation that you need. No. Carefully throwing the car around with the brakes here. Or at the final attempt. So we will improve by some 7 odd seconds, which should get us the... That 37? Yeah, it is, but 3/10 off. And with that, I can bury the lap. It's thankfully not invalid. But that is obviously where we've lost the vital 10th straight away. Rotate. Nope. Maybe this is where the soft tire then has already peaked. Okay, it is what it is. 2.6 times 14 then. Yeah, 14 times. How much extra fuel? I'll leave it with that. I mean, there is nothing else that you could really set, right? Apart from steering rotation. Right! Sergi a rock car. I don't know. I think if drivers are respectful to each other, you can have good racing with LMP2 at Bahrain. It's absolutely possible. Okay, I quickly go for a pee. Right. So let's see what this race is bringing us with Mark here in pole position. I assume Mark will defend the pole and then run away in the distance. Green, green, green. Big Brenta, thank you. Should be a pretty clear race though from here on. No big bongs are happening. That second place seems pretty manifested. And a last dance for today we're gonna do in the hypercars. So strong on the brakes, and then I'm dancing it off the time advantage. Can follow. The question is, are we demanding too much of our tires here? Or are we fine? Only time will tell. Jesus. Maybe a tad more traction control is actually way to go here. I'm having a little bit too much slip and slide on the wheels in the cornery section. So I think that is pretty tight between us here. 847 versus 804. Didn't cost as much as I thought it would. Help me. Because I am, like, it's giving me maximum deceleration in the initial braking zone. We are closer, but not close enough for a run, I'm afraid. Radar is slowly disappearing. Nope. Would need to be tighter. Yeah, and now I just looped myself. It can be, yeah, for sure, if you are able to deal with it without destroying your tires. 100% brake pressure will give you the edge into every braking zone on the initial braking. Ah. This time, boys. Beautiful. Can I now run away though is the question. He has been obviously a marker for me all these laps. And now I suddenly need to like re-find these markers on the fly. And I'm lacking in braking on every small occasion here, but I hope running clean here will allow me taking the lines I want, creating enough of a gap. And that looks good for the moment. 6/10 gap. 10 minutes to go. Yeah guys, and if you appreciate the overtake, if you appreciate the racing, please give the video a like on the YouTube channel, subscribe us on YouTube, follow us on Twitch if you want to see more of that stuff happening in the future. As we have one more race to go, of course, today. Having said that, obviously this one is anything else but over. Just that we don't get confused here. I think, and I gotta give him that, Mark has made these tires work on lap 1 and 2 outstandingly good. But I think he seems to overheat them from the get-go. Where I was, as much as I was aggressive as well, I was trying not to completely yeet it all over the place, trying to keep the car somewhat clean, trying not to slide too much around, also rotate the car with the brakes rather than with the tires. Again, as you can see, this race is anything else but over. In fact, this time we can look to not get switched back, perhaps. Although I assume this gap should be sufficient for the straights. You think he uses anti-lock brakes? I mean, easy for us to check that in the result file after the race, I guess. I'm not too sure. I mean, his car looked oddly stable through the S's in Sector 3, but if he just got the car dialed... There's a massive flat spot for us. If he got the car perfectly dialed in for his needs, oh boy, at this time I really cooked it up. Okay, after locking up twice now on the front, we redial the brake bias. And we go back to business. Obviously those two flat spots are now on anything else but helping. Yeah, this is an amazing battle. It is unnecessary from my point of view, but Mark is putting on a great performance here. That is to be noted. This is actually the best spot that we can be in right now, because that way the draft is gonna pick all the way straight. Couldn't get the car rotated. I don't blame him. Robin is racing. And racing seems looking up. It's insane. I should learn from it finally. Like, the inside line not having any grip. So now it's 3 laps to go. Ah, yeah, I killed my front tires. Bad. Yeah, Rexy comes to join the battle indeed. He's having such a weird line into this turn 1, like I can't help it. And I guess this is the reason why you guys suggest an ABS issue. It is this and another lap. Nah, this and then 2 more, sorry. Yeah, but I am too far away now. I would need a magic lap. Get this close again. Yeah, I have not found into the rhythm running in the front. And at the very latest right now, this is done and dusted. Lauro Castello, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Thank you for the support. Hope you appreciate the race. And in the meanwhile, I have flat spots. Big flat spots. Yep, we've seen both the pros and cons of 100% brake bias indeed. It's a simple skill issue, and also When braking on the inside line down for turn 7 there is less grip, so I would need to pick a way different braking point in the first place. But too stupid. Half of those lockups, especially here in turn 4, I would have done with the default 85 or 95 brake pressure, whatever it is, as well though. Because you start braking when coming from turn 3 into turn 4 on the transmission when the turn 4 outer wheel is lifted. That's when you start the braking, and on that initial brake you can have 2% of brake pressure. If the wheel is in the air, the wheel locks up, and when the wheel comes down, it doesn't unlock again. And arguably I've also lit up my rear. But okay, that is a different story. We're coming to take the final lap of the race. Pumpkin, like a significant amount. You can't see it here, but it is strongly vibrating. No, you can't see it. It's too fine over the frequency. Yeah, sadly I failed to keep the position. I feared getting dived in the final turn, but you know, there's a trade-off you have to do in that final turn. If you get dived in that final turn and you don't defend it up front, first of all, there's no way from defending to it. Like, I just simply can't turn in because of the very late apex of the corner. Then though, if I would defend earlier on from a dive bomb and deny it in the first place, then the other guy would simply go the normal racing line, go around and gets a massive run out of the final turn. So whenever you're coming into a side-by-side situation, sort of, into the final turn, as being the leading car, you simply lost. Because, see, I can show you now, if I would be no, you can't dive me up the inside. See what a massive run a Porsche behind could get just from just taking the normal line and then anticipating what you're doing there. But it is what it is. Kudos to Mark for a great drive. You still have, if he's on the brakes and does that, there is surely some ABS going on. But we can check that in a moment of time. I'm gonna quickly explain what I mean with that. So it was likely... Okay, then we go further back in the replay tape. So here I was at front. I kept the position. And I'll just show you from his point of view. In this situation, if I go here to defend this move, he just simply picks my line. And gets, like, you know, it is still kind of same fast. Look at how much of a run I could have gotten out here. Simply the issue is when you look at me, in this case. Watch the throttle. Now we're turning in, we're now trying to get a run, but we have to even hit the brakes because he's blocking on the apex. And it is a perfect move by him. Nothing to mourn, and then I don't get a real run from no draft. Like, I'm hitting his rear bumper too early, and arguably there I lift too much of the space, but like there is simply no grip in this turn. But we had a good amount of grip for our initial switchback, so I expected him to go to the inside, and he would, no matter what, like he would send me to the grass. So I tried to minimize the the space that he had on the inside to get a massive run myself. And to him, the same thing happened. And let's pretend he was only on the normal brake bias. Look, he broke and he locked up massively there. Now I'm questioning whether there was some ABS even. Farina, nice job, nice pace by you. Congrats on P3. I hope you are happy with that. Was almost close to get me in the end. So Mark did a good job. We gained another random 2% of elo. Amazing. So, I'm suspicious, so I'm gonna watch. First, I register for that Hypercar race. Register in the Toyota. Awesome. And then, oh, okay, guys. Let's see whether we do that final race in the end, or whether... Oh, I would need to switch immediately. I want to do another, but I don't want to race that again. I'll make it different, guys. If that next Hypercar race is not going to be like, you know, a normal size of split, I'm not going to do it. There are still 20 minutes to go for that. Okay, log files. Results. I am 89% sure that Mark is not been on ABS after all. That's Michi. Player control and clutch. That's Mark. Player control, clutch, and auto blip. So no ABS or any assists used. Also not by Francesco. Ah, here is one guy. Christopher Jacqueline. ABS 1. There was one ridiculous race where I raced against a guy that was on ABS 2, stability control 3, like the full program, and he bonked me twice. My car exploded. I bonked him once and my car exploded again, while his didn't even move a single way. So yeah, let's see about that then. We're jumping into the practice for the Hypercar. Doing a bit of laps, and again, guys, I may just call off this stream early if the Hypercar split does not improve to like at least a full split or whatnot. Yeah, you know the reasons, because that would be just plain boring in the end after all. Okay, anyway, here we go, guys. I would like to thank you for 7,100 followers on the Twitch channel. Big appreciation. Once again, a shout out from the raid of Gamer Muscle. Yeah, and if you guys appreciate the content, please consider becoming a follower on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. Would appreciate it. So, this time we're not going to be fooled by ourselves. Just take the right amount of fuel anyway, because it's 17 laps, as we know. Painfully. Right, there we go. I love hypercars, can't help it. Was it slip 6 and traction 8? What did I have there yesterday? I think it was like this though, after all. I put the carry ready, it is just delivery, no physics changes. The only sort of bit of physics changes between 23 and 24 is on the Peugeot, since the Peugeot will enable its electric motor from 190 kph onwards instead of 150 like in 23. Subscribe to gain extra 5% DR in the, the next race. That would be a fun one. So guys, plan for the rest of the week, and that will be bad news for you, because no further stream until at least the weekend. Oops. Tomorrow I am spending my day with a girl. We always have at least one dedicated day a week where we say, yep, that's a date night, no work, nothing else, anything, or like, you know, if you do some quick odd stuff, like when you come home from work and then you go for dinner, that's fine. But no streams in the late night, no working as such. That is just where we take our couple time. That is tomorrow. On Wednesday, we're gonna have live reactions. I planned to have them today, but since I am giving a coaching on Wednesday evening to the prime time at 8 PM, I can't obviously do the weekly WEC race. So that means we're gonna have the live reactions on that day. On Thursday, I might be out partying because I got a day off on Friday. Most of you guys will know why, and that also explains why no stream on Friday. I will have you covered with some content though, so we will release a video every day. Tomorrow, Wednesday, obviously we have a stream, then Thursday will be a release, Friday will be a release. Some of them being simple shorts, other of them being edited videos. And guys, I would absolutely appreciate if you would take a look at them from a spectator's point of view and let me know what you think on these. Let me know how to improve these maybe. Let me know about the content itself. Is that something you would appreciate to watch instead of a stream? Because I know when we're doing a 3-hour live stream today and you turn up YouTube tomorrow and see that and be like, yeah, but I can't be asked to watch a 3-hour stream without any interaction, and I totally get that. So I made my mind up about this issue for a little bit. And of course, for that I would appreciate you guys' feedback, you guys' take, you guys' appreciation or depreciation. Depreciation is like non-appreciation, whatever it is. I know that depreciation is a term, but I think it's more like finance vocabulary. Unless it also applies in the same meaning as I expected, the anti-appreciation. Ah, Michi. What a language barrier you're having sometimes still. So what do we have here then? Skill barriers. Guys, like, you didn't need to showcase this. Someone clip it. Yeah, that's fine, Altaman. I am not even sure what's happening on the weekend. I expect there is hopefully some good Le Mans Ultimate stuff happening, but I'm not even sure about that. Alright, server starts in 10 minutes. This is like 8 minutes to draw a decision whether we race or not. Dissatisfaction, unhappiness, kind of. Like, to be unsatisfied. The substantive of that is dissatisfaction. How many 24 hours of Le Langweilig are there still this year? This is crazy. Literally every other weekend there is a 24 hours of something on some platform. Like, I mean it, I really mean it. I hear ya, Pelham. So what was the world record that Andonovski claimed? A 32.3 that he put in that Le Mans Ultimate Showcase. Must rather be a 30.3 to be honest, because I still have lots of fuel on the tank. This turn 3. It is like a real big boss. Rotate! Got 6 more minutes. Wait, what? You're retiring? No way. Ah, I'm overdriving the car. No way, Alterman, why that? You've been racing for so long. I mean, okay, at some point it's gonna be the end for everyone, but that comes surprising to me. The perfect esports slide in a Hypercar. It still exists. Included by esports spin. Okay. It is judgment time for us, guys. Stefan Hackel is subscribed to the race. Here he is 1.1 seconds slower in the practice. How many people is that now? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You would get a kind of full split. Sander Carlos 31-2 in the race. Interesting. Yeah, I have the pace in the car. I think I'm gonna do the race. Garage 51, have I? I have. Ha! I have a membership on my stream bot. I think no one ever triggered that in 2 or 3 years. So I thought this is not even a thing on my on my stream. Apparently it is though. Yeah, again, about this membership, guys, I am planning to do a couple of subscriber-only streams and membership-only streams. Dalibor is with us in the race. So this is like, are people signing up or signing out? I feel like people are signing out here. 2, 4. So 5, that is 4, that is 9, that is 15, that is 19. People are signing in. We get probably one split with a lot of people. Let's see what this is. Time and health issues. I hope nothing too severe regarding the health. Is it rather a mental thing? Is it rather a body or like some diseasing thing? And you don't need to tell that here. You can take that offline, write me a message. But I wish you all the best. So what is your next project then? After the sim racing. Alright, let's go. Joining the event. Oh, guys, I would love to open the window, but it is still boiling hot outside. Old man stuff. But you're still gonna watch some races, do you? Yeah, so, I don't think I need to say much about the membership there, Garage 51. I think you have found what you were looking for a good... So what is this qualifying then? I guess this is once again oh, it is not broken. 6 minutes. 6 times 60 divided by... Ah, that is just 91. It's going to be 4 laps. Mamma mia. 11 laps should do the job. Just take 12 to be sure. Stay until I retire. I might differentiate from that. I might retire from esport, but I might not retire from sim racing and streaming at the same time. Copy, copy. Alright. Time to go racing. Ah. I almost forgot it. To put the correct brake stuff. Which is disabled. That's... Yep. That's set. That's good. Look at these things, you never know. Alright. Onto the track we go. Guys, I never know once it's time to retire. There might actually be a period when mental health could become an issue, and then you were at least forced to do a break. We've seen it all. To dismantle the rig and sell everything. So feel free to put that into my community as well if someone is willing to take that stuff. Alright, full focus now, 4 minutes 30 qualifying, and guys, I may actually decide to do this a last to first challenge in a 25-minute race, despite it is 24 cars. will be all about the qualifying indication, what is possible for me in terms of how much pace advantage can I put out on these guys. Oops. Turn around. Yeah, overtaking is surely an issue to consider. Well, if I'm running just 25 seconds away at the front, then it's equally shit in a way, right? It will depend on whether these guys will be close battling with each other or not. Hey Blackstorm, thank you for joining. A little bit too much roll through the turn. Means effectively that we were a bit too quick, and here we were too quick as well. What the hell am I doing? Well, the lap is still alive, but it's 2/10 off. Not that it would matter too much anyway. So guys, what's your take on it? Apparently, looking just at the qualifying performance, we have at least a second to spare on P2. Roughly a bit... Oh. And roughly a bit more even. I think we would have come for world track record here if that wasn't going wide. Okay, let's have a look. 1.7, 1.2, 2 seconds. Also 2. Yeah, but guys, I've done the race on 2 laps less, and 3 laps less is physically not possible. But 2 laps less. Yeah, hard to say. What do I want to do? Last to first is nearly impossible in 25 minutes. Guys, we're gonna try it anyway. YOLO for the DR. That's for the content, guys. That is gonna be for the content. So guys, and with that, a warm welcome to a last to first challenge in a 25-minute race. We are coming to the pit exit here, waiting for the cars to leave. Or not actually to leave, but to start the race. They're still not there. So now it's green, green, green. Here they come. Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. This is like... Watch out. Watch out. Okay, for us it's take it easy as we're still bringing these tires up to temperature. Gap to the lead is 13 seconds. We are at the very threshold for sure. These guys are giving it everything. I'm sorry. And that is even bad for me. Like, there was literally no way for me to go. Now the question is, how much damage do I have, because it was a bonk on the front right. And we know from the game that it doesn't display the damage despite it's there, most likely. Anyway. P17. We're making moves. I don't know how you see it, guys, but I feel like not being held up too much at the minute. Despite we are going through cars left, right, center. P14, the clicking house. Could be fast on the straight. I hope not. Headlights on. And a dive. Keep the car tight. Good stuff. So last lap, was it even faster? Yes, 2/10. Guys, this is on. Trust me, this is still on here. So this is called chaos. Oh. Hey CLA, we are running a 49-inch Samsung ultra widescreen. Oh, more shenanigans. Can we at least get a move done on Uros? Nope. Maybe yes. Yes. 2 for 1. Yes, amazing. Still there. Clear on the left. P10. And guys, we're gaining 12 seconds to the lead. Another freebie. Almost been punted on the rear. I see dead everywhere, not just ahead. Let's go for a switchback. Beautiful. More switchbacks required. And the final one. To get ourselves into position. For the long straight. Goes defensive, but we should have better brakes because LMH versus LMDH. Surprise attack! Right, gap to the lead, 11 seconds, P7. Colin purple. More freebies. I have to admit, 40% of all the overtakes is just me keeping the car on the road. Not gonna lie. So let's see, lead is doing 33.7, as we're doing 32.2. is 9.8. Ah, no. Didn't make the switchback. Fox. To do it that way then. Where was he going though? So it felt like Klaus was even moving out of the way. P4. And I suspect no damage on our car. Gap is 9.6 still. And we're exactly in a threshold now where we need a second lap. I don't think Flo wanted it to do that way, but I take it P3. So I think Stefan Hackel must have had an issue. Anyway, gap to the front. It's track limit. I'm taking it. Is 8.6. Which obstacles do you think we're gonna get lap traffic? That can only be helpful actually. But let's see. I want to celebrate this circumstance early, as you can imagine. Stefan even lets us go. I'm not sure. I would assume the leader has not had an issue yet. I'm not sure when he took the lead. But gap is 6.8. The Klickenhaus guy has an issue at least. I think he's on a keyboard. Okay, yeah, that is a clear obstacle to avoid for sure. Oh my god. I'm scared. Probably we haven't seen that guy the last time that race. Alright, gap is 6 seconds, 11 minutes to go. Yeah, there is absolutely no level in the... not no level, but a significantly worse level in this split compared to ourselves. Which is why, after all, I went for the Last of Us challenge, despite it should not be a possible thing within 25 minutes, but here we are. Gap is 5 seconds. We have 10 minutes to go. It's 4.4. Hey Mark, how you doing? I'm doing well, Mark, thank you so much. Asking 31.6 then. Two seconds last lap on the lead, 3.5 is the gap. Was a Ferrari looking at us? Yeah, I think so, yeah, traffic. I knocked the rear. Well, I do not have a VR gadget, so no VR glasses or anything. I've tried it at Simracing Expo a couple of years back. For the immersion I will try it, for realism, for esports, or for the content, probably not. I don't think it would be a good idea to put VR stream, like VR goggles view stream. You guys. Anyway, guys, let's focus. 2.5 seconds with another 7 minutes to go. Seconds. So MD, did you say it's nearly not possible to do a last to first in 25 minutes? Alex B, hello and welcome. The A-team, thank you so much. With a party of 3, appreciate it. So here we are, on the rear end of that Toyota. Almost. Gap is 1.2 seconds. Now that is that Klickenhaus again. Yeah, Mark, the game sadly is extremely demanding on the hardware. Couldn't break through the dirty air here. Alright, 4 laps to go. Well, this time we were on the inside of the dirty air. Nothing we could do. Okay, we need to create the overspeed another way. Got a lead. That was a beautiful move. Now Jens spun. Yeah guys, I think this is the only split sadly. This is not even going to be 17 laps, this race, is it? Nope, we're coming to the final lap, guys. Can't do faster than 128. This is not possible. Missed the apex sadly. Tires are done. Done a hard job racing all these cars. So no more fastest lap for us, likely. But last of first challenge completed. Crazy. Win 25 races in a class of a... what? I just got achievement for something. If it's winning a race out of pit road, then this is accepted now. I should have had accepted that yesterday already with the LMP2. Ah, Tommy like it. Thank you so much. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this. Let's have a look at the carnage from the get-go. I think it could be spicy. So here we went, waiting for these cars to come. We're on the right scene. Tanner, thank you so much. As a Snipes, sadly it's not going to be 1 million DR plus. It is going to be like, guys, look at that grave from the like. It's getting better, scene by scene, right? Isn't it? It's like everyone's parked. Oh boy. Right, let's go. We are putting a couple of displays in. Standings. I leave the timing away, it's irrelevant. Standings would be interesting. So, that means at this stage, where are we? It puts us first because it's going on live standings. Sad story. Anyway, this is 25th, then 24th, 22nd even. I was a bit scared of getting... What have these guys done on the inside there? Wait a moment. What? That Toyota there on the left, crazy stuff. Alright, that was almost illegal by us, from 22nd into 21st. Oh, and then there was that Ferrari torpedoing with 4 wheels lock-up, cold tires into the hairpin. It is like, guys, just imagine the feeling in the cockpit when you are in that situation. It was a beautiful anticipation, I think. Espla Honda, thank you so much for your subscription on the Twitch channel for 6 months in a row. Guys, let's go on. P21. Then what's happening next? That must be the guy with the keyboard and the clicking house, him. Because he looked erratic. Then that Ferrari was parked already. That is P19, 2 more freebies. Ah, yeah, then sadly, it is my bad. He literally dropped it on a beer plate. I made the wrong decision, that's my fault to run into the back of him. Anyway, it's P18. We're going to jump a couple of corners, I assume, before more action. What do we have here? A car that's running wide, that's P16 for us then. Another Ferrari locking up. Those guys have cobblestone tires after a couple of moments. Actually, I removed the live standings, they are just erratic. I kind of saved him, perhaps, yeah. And a simple dive up the inside for P15. Then that Ferrari went wide and I went wide myself. But it allowed still for a run here into a penultimate turn, third ultimate turn actually for P14. Then we had the Clicking House. I think that we ran into turn 3. Showed ourselves in the mirror. And then just capitalizing on the weaknesses of the Clicking House, like the car's worse on the brakes, worse on mechanical grip. See you, Marvin, have a good one. P13 then. The Peugeot was a bit more tricky to get. Oh no, the Peugeot. This is actually a perfect example of what a perfect dialed in traction control and the feeling of on a right foot is giving you. You see the traction control still kicking in every now and then, but basically the traction control is inactive most of the time, and that just gets me the acceleration run. How close you want to have it. like you will see from the cockpit, that I've reacted on him coming over. I had to really make up for his move. Not move, but you know. And then came the trickiest part, I think. These guys, I really had to take them one by one. That Porsche, I think, also ran wide here on the exit of 1. That allowed for me a dive. That's where we got 2 of the cars, because the Ferrari went wide as well. And then left the space here, so that was P10. Then I think we saw another car just going straight. That Peugeot just... and into the wall he goes. That is hypercar racing for you. That's fine, Espla Honda. You have a lot to rewatch, to be honest. Right, then... into the switchback we go. I wanted to make it around the outside here, but that was just here I lost a little bit of time. Like, here I was a bit inefficient. It was the first switchback, went for another switchback. Oh. Now the session went on a switch off for us. Sad story. Okay, guys, I think that takes it to the end anyway. Having a look on the profile, what this race got us after all. I'm really afraid that this could be even a loss on DR. Let's see. Plus 1.7. Remember, we came second twice with plus 2%. This is 1.7 despite being first. It just displays the weakness or the low level strength of field that we had in that race, sadly. But okay, it is what it is. Guys, it was a successful evening. We have done lots of good races. We have done 1 more win, 3 more podiums. That's awesome. And yeah, I think we have also climbed up a bit further in the DR rank. How much might it be? 15%? 20? There or thereabouts. Let's see, we're close to DR2. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. Once again, tomorrow there will be a release over video at 7 p.m. I hope you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel, have rung the bell, so you receive notifications when the video goes out. On Wednesday, then, we are doing live reactions on this week's Le Mans Ultimate clips, as we've done last Monday and last Saturday. And then Thursday and Friday, release of either videos or shorts. I'm not quite sure yet, need to still schedule them. Dalibor is like, I don't want to be, obviously that is not meant with any disrespect whatsoever. It's just the gap between me and and Jens in the end. Like, I ran up to 2 seconds faster a lap. You simply don't have that in a split with Yane, with Brambilla, with Jack McConnell, like we've seen it this week. Jenkish, yeah, sadly you're very late. Too late, in fact, because we're going to head off. But we're gonna obviously have a raid. Jan, feel free to reach out on our Discord, !Discord, for everyone that wants to join the community. Maybe then you find a little bit more information on what I'm planning to do over the days in the first place. Anyway, we are having a raid. Do I see this correctly? No one is running Le Mans Ultimate. F. Anyway, guys, then I'm gonna rate you to Punju. Punju is an American streamer currently racing EA Sports WRC. So if you are R-Factor 2 fans, you are pretty much known and used to it. And guys, if you have seen today's stream and yesterday's stream, if you could give me a feedback on the quality of today's stream compared to yesterday's stream when it comes to crispness on the picture, picture generally, graphics and audio, please let me know down in the comments area below. Thank you so much for your time tonight, and have a great fun with Panju. Guys, give him a follow. Guy's extremely talented when it comes to WRC, so you will enjoy that. Have a good one, everyone. See you, and bye-bye.